Hey guys, welcome back to another Anime Fight Simulator video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the best game passes you should buy in this game. Now we're going to start with our first big 6 abilities. We have 2 times strength, 2 times durability, 2 times sword skill, 2 times chakra, 2 times agility, 2 times speed. Honestly, would recommend 4 out of the 6. You should buy the obvious big 4. I don't know why I'm making everything be big something, but Um, these four, not agility and speed. Honestly, once you reach the cap of agility and speed, you do not need any more. I mean, I don't think they're gonna add more in it to it. So basically, what you want to get is these ones. If you don't want sword skill, because sword skill, I mean, it's not. It feels like the big ones that you should do is strength, durability, and chakra. But sword skill is important because the quests do go on longer than these ones. Or at least it feels that way, because they're still adding swords always, not quests. Now, next we go on to is 2 times yen. 2 times yen is very important. All throughout the entire game, you're going to be earning yen. This is basically what makes you have your abilities be strong, have you be strong. Yen is carrying you. It is basically, if you didn't get yen each minute, you know what your stats would be? Nothing. Nothing, because they wouldn't exist. Yeah, that's a really good thing to buy. Conceal power is kind of a hit or miss in whether you should get it, because conceal power is basically for high levels. Low levels, you could have it and then try to make sure nobody would mess with you. But it really works best for high levels. Like if you're training in an area and they see you have conceal power, something that goes along their brain is, well, are they higher power than me? Are they better than me? Could they kill me if I start the fight first? Those are some of the things that would go along in their brains, and they'll be most people, if you are rational, this is what I do when I see another concealed power person. You just leave them alone and you train with them. Like, honestly, that's the best strategy. Why do you have to kill them? I don't know. Some people are weirdos. Yeah, that one's, if you want it or not, kind of better if you're a higher level full of people, I don't know, troll videos, I don't know. VIP, 100% do not recommend. You will see 50% off and you'll be like, oh my god, that's good. Like, it's 50% off. I should buy it, right? No, literally 50% off is on 50% of the time. Um, it's literally always on. No, it's not on 50% of the time. It's on 100% of the time. But, like, the only thing it does is give you the sword. And once you pass the sword, well, what do you do with being VIP? Nothing, because it doesn't give you any boosts besides having the sword, as it just says. Have the word premium under your tag, a VIP tag in the chat, as well as a VIP sword. Most skins are like, okay, you get times something. This one, no, you just get a sword that you use, because it's, you grow out of, because it's the fourth sword in there. Oh my god, I was about to talk about yen again. Okay, half cooldown. This thing's pretty important. We fight bosses all throughout our entire career of Anime Fighting Simulator. Fight bosses. With those bosses, they drop powers. See how that works? Powers. And you know what you do with powers? Kill more bosses. You get char shards. That's one of the ways you can get them. You get yen. I mean, it's small, but when you're low level, anything counts, right? And you can also get, yeah, abilities, powers, stuff to do other stuff with. I mean, there are a lot of event bosses that you can defeat and get special things. I mean, one of them I know you get a freaking champion, so they're pretty good. Half cooldown is really important. Say you have a really OP ability and you like can one shot the boss or something, but it's a 30-second cooldown. Well, two shots the boss. It's 30-second cooldown, so you have to wait 30 seconds to use it again. Man, you can cut that time down to 15 seconds to use that OP ability. Man, is that more OP than the ability or what? Especially good if you want to stay in the air while defeating a boss and have it not be able to get you or something. So, well, next we're going to be talking about, so I definitely recommend half cooldown. No limit. This thing, you're going to want to use it if you're a high level. If you've reached the cap and you're like, all right, I'm gonna keep playing this game. I'm gonna keep playing Anime Fighting Simulator. I love this game. I'm gonna keep playing it. But if you're low level, you're like, you shouldn't buy it at first when you're low level because you don't know. Maybe once you realize how many hours you have to grind in this game, you're gonna be like, nope, I ain't putting up with this anymore. Wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you're gonna keep playing this game, as you just let your laptop die while it's training or your phone, yeah, sure, buy it. Okay, faster flight. This thing is a pretty important aspect of the game. You fly everywhere to get your training zones. Let's just say you're trying to you newly are in the next dimension. You're like just joined in the game. You have to fly all the way over to the end islands and even to the portal just to go in it. Faster flight. You better believe it saves you minutes. You gotta go outside your house for a second. You're like, all right, let me just get into my training position. Man, having faster flight helps. Now just say, look at this amazing ability that is so fast with fast flight. Phoenix fruit on. Turning into Phoenix, check. Man, check how fast it is. Going from the very end world border all the way to the end of the other side. You could do this in 10 seconds. My guy is that fast. This thing is crazy. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe you guys will be like in the comments like, that's not 10 seconds. It feels like 10 seconds when you're flying at that speed. Honestly, it's pretty OP. What's the next thing? 2 times Chara? Wouldn't buy it. Wouldn't buy it. I bought it, but like, should anybody follow what I buy? Probably not. I waste money for no reason. Once you're high level and you have like 1 million, do you ever go below 1 million? No. If I'm interviewing myself, I would say no. You do not go below 1 million. You defeat bosses all throughout your time, and even though you spend a lot of charge cards, you're not gonna go below. You're not gonna suddenly have 0, and you're gonna obviously have a lot. It's pretty good at the start for buying champions and stuff, but most of the good champions are from the fighting pass. Which, I mean, you do need to char to buy, but like, after that, you pretty much get them free. Then we have Chakra Healing. This thing is only good when you can like stun an event boss and then you're able to like extra heal yourself. And even then, you don't really need to heal yourself because your healing champion does it pretty dang well. I mean, you shouldn't really need to buy it. There's really no point to buying it. Like, you're healing yourself. Yeah, so can a champion. That leads us to our next thing. +4 champion slots. Yes, let me make a quick entire rant here. Let me show you what my champions each do. Alright? And you tell me how many slots I need. So, I got my boss fighting champion. I got my champion that is rare, so I keep it, even though it's not really that rare. I have my speed and agility champion. I have my tournament champion. I have my other rare champion. I have my healing champion. I have my champion that's a limited one. So that's why I keep it. I have one that is for training, another for training, another for training. Look how many champions I just named there. If you take out the ones that are just for looks, I still need many slots. I would need at least 8 to fill all those in. And plus, sometimes I like to roll stuff and I need space to roll for new champions. You're gonna definitely need champion space. No 4 slots is gonna satisfy anybody needing to play this game. You cannot be super good and tell me that you haven't bought +4 champion slots. And the good thing about it is you can still buy more slots. +4 slots, you can just keep buying them until you reach the max. I'm pretty sure it's like 24 or something. Yeah, likely. So, on to the next one. The last one. I mean, 2 times competitive points. This thing is, I was about to say important, but it's not. I bought it. Don't ever follow my lead. I know I already told you guys this, but I don't know why I buy some stuff sometimes. You think at first you need to get competitive points. I mean, you can get Endeavor, Madara. I don't know what Madara does, but I think he's important or rare or something. You can get swords. The light fruit, that's really good. But once you get all this stuff, you're like, what am I supposed to do with all the points I have now? What am I supposed to do with tournaments? Well, that's the exact point. You don't do anything with tournaments because they're completely useless after you have everything you want. Now, back in my day, I really wanted to start with that. Well, back when tournaments weren't as easy as they are now, you actually had to try to win most of the time because if you didn't win, you would get 0 points. So that means you have to win so that you got the points, obviously. Well, it was really hard to get competitive points back then if you weren't that good, especially against somebody who's really good. Things like spamming abilities, stick abilities were definitely common around them, so that's why I bought the tournament thing. I was like, I need to get good stuff fast so that I can play it good, you know? But honestly, once you do all that, you're like, what's the point of using it? So honestly, just grind it. Once you grind the entire thing, you get everything you want. Well, then yeah, you move on with other stuff in your life because you don't need it after that. That's the entire thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video took a pretty long time to make. Definitely have to thoroughly explain things. I wouldn't want to just be like, you shouldn't buy this pass, no reasoning. Let me go over quickly what was the ones I didn't like and did like. This, I'm just gonna point at it. I'll name it and then I'll say yes or no. Sometimes I might explain it. 2 times strength, yes. 2 times durability, yes. 2 times sword skill, yes. 2 times chakra, yes. 2 times agility, no. 2 times speed, no. 2 times yen, yes. Conceal power, if you want it. I could go yes or no. VIP, no. Have cooldown, yes. No limit, no. Unless you're high level. Faster flight, yes. 2 times Chachara, no. Chakra healing, no. +4 champion slots, yes. 2 times competitive points, no.